Hello students, you learned in the previous case two important taxonomical aids. They are nothing but herbarium and botanical gardens. Herbarium is a collection of dried, pressed specimens of plant, and botanical gardens are the collection of living plants species. There is a main difference in these two. Now in this slide you can see one more important taxonomical aid, that is a biological museum. You heard about museums which contains collections of preserved plant and animal specimens. These are also help us to study and refer different organisms but in the preserved forms. In our educational institutes also we made setups for these biological museums which contains different variety of specimens. So these specimens are preserved in the containers as you seen in this picture, or jars in a preservative solutions. Plant and animal specimens may also be preserved as dry specimens. Insects are preserved in insect boxes after collecting, killing and pinning. Larger animals like birds and mammals are usually stuffed and preserved. You know, stuffed means the internal things are removed and in that place dried grass or sponge is filled and give the definite shape of the animal. And also in these museums collections of bones of animals also possible. Likewise, you've seen one of the important taxonomical aid, that is a biological museum. Let us check this picture. I think you understood. It is one of the zoo, or you may call zoological park, which involve wild animals. And when you see these environment, it looks like wild or natural habitat. But here remember, these are a man-made environment to keep wild animals and maintain, means it look like natural conditions. Then why to keep these animals in man-made environments? Because to learn their food habits, habitats and behavior. Likewise guys, so these zoological parks are the places where wild animals are kept in protected environments under human care, and which enable us to learn about their food habits, behavior and habitats. All animals in a zoo are provided as far as possible the conditions similar to their natural habitats. Okay, there is the main thing. Human providing them equal to their natural habitats, the environment equal to their natural habitats. You know, okay, children like you love visiting these parks, commonly called zoos. And I mentioned here some different zoological parks of our country, like Kolkata, okay, which has the largest zoo in our country. Next you've seen, so these parks are important places. Why? Because you can take care about endangered species, or you may call threatened. If any species, wild species, especially animals which are less in number and threatened, which are in the line of danger, so those things, those species are in these parks taken care. So here guys, okay, you can understand. So these parks are essential to protect our wild environment from extinction. You understood what extinction means? Extinction means it is nothing but a complete vanishing of wild species. But by using these parks, you can maintain their number as well as reproduction. Means it is completely under human care. Like I gave you one more example, crocodile rehabilitation project and Himalayan musk deer, okay, to breed, okay, means in wild conditions because of human activities, okay, so they are disturbed or not getting that type of environment. Now it is our care to provide them a natural habitat to save their populations. Now you can see one more important taxonomic key, one more important aid it is, which contains informations, or we call statements. You say better statements. Many statements when you collect, that is called as a taxonomic key, which involves similarities and dissimilarities. Taxonomic key, how to use this one? See the word, okay, key, okay, key is given, okay, key is given. You know very well, if any animal or bird is kept in front of you, by seeing that you can understand, or you can select the picture according to that given species. Likewise here, okay, you can see, okay, wings present, wings absent, means after seeing that species you can understand wings present or absent. In these two pictures you can take one according to the similarities. So here guys, okay, taxonomic key contains what? Similarities and dissimilarities, both are present, okay. You may call it is a pair of statements, and which is popularly called as a couplet, okay, pair of statements. And after selection, that property or feature is applicable to that given species. And in these two pair, what to understand? Each statement is called as lead. Each statement of the key is called as a lead. So guys, okay, here what to understand? It is one more important taxonomical aid which gives us information about identification of plants and animals based on the similarities and dissimilarities. And one more thing, taxonomic keys are generally analytical in nature. In this slide you can see one more important aspect about taxonomic aids. As we told you earlier, along with the 5 different aids, we are also using recording descriptions, recording only, okay. nothing but collected informations like flora, manuals, monographs and catalogs. How these helpful? These descriptions give us correct informations about identification. See, in this flora comes first. Flora means what? Plants, or you may call plant species. Flora, it is nothing but what? Recording description which contains the actual account of habitat where the plants are present and distribution of plants of a given area. Actual, habitat and distribution. You can get the information from flora of a given area. And also it provides a index, means a series of plants in that given area, how many plants are present and their particular names. Next, you can say manuals. These are useful in providing information for identification of names of species found in an area. See the word please. From manuals you are getting names of species. It may be botanical or it may be local names, but found in an area. That is providing by manuals. In monographs you can see information of any one taxon. This term only gives the idea. Mono means only one. So guys, you can see monographs contain information of any one taxon. You heard about taxon means taxa. 7 levels of taxonomical classification from species to kingdom. In these monographs you can get information about each level. There is information of any one taxon. Then finally you can see catalogs which indicate list of names, titles or articles arranged systematically of different plant and animal species. Likewise, my dear students, so these are the 5 different recording descriptions which give us informations about plant and animal species, and we are going to learn taxonomical aids, or we may call identification and classification of organisms with correct informations. Thank you.